Hello everyone, I am Marie Chiandaroca. Welcome everyone to this captivating journey through the history of architecture. So this is the overview of my presentation, and it includes ancient Near East, Greek, Egyptian, and Roman. Let's explore how climate, geology, geography, religion, and socio-political dynamics and historical developments have intricately woven themselves into the very fabric of ancient Near East architecture. First, considering the influence of climate in a land where scorching heat and bitter cold region, architects ingeniously designed structures with thick mud brick walls to provide insulation against extreme temperatures. In geology, the availability of building materials profoundly shaped and architectural styles. While some areas lacked stones and thus relied on mud brick and clay, and others, blessed with ample of stone resources, posted more enduring structures. In geography, they played a pivotal role. The fertile river valleys nurtured early urban centers, while the rivers themselves facilitated trade and commerce, influencing the growth and layout of cities. Religion and the cornerstone of ancient Near East societies manifested itself in majestic temples and sacred structures. On socio-political dynamics further left their mark. Places and fortresses stood as symbols of power and authority, while city walls bore testimony to the need for defense in a world fraught with conflict. And the architecture of the Near East emphasizes a harmonious blend of form and function, where monumental structures not only served political needs but also embodied cultural, religious, and political ideologies. Let's start with the climate in Egypt. So, Egypt's hot arid conditions profoundly influenced architectural design. Thick mud brick walls and minimized window openings were innovations born out of the need for insulation and protection from the scorching sun. Moving on to the geological landscape, Egypt's abundance of limestone, sandstone, and granite provide the raw materials for monumental structures. The ease of quarrying and carving these stones contributed to the grandeur and durability of Egyptian architecture. And geography played a crucial role as well. The predictable flooding of the Nile River fostered stable agricultural development, which in turn supported the growth of cities and the construction of monumental structures, like temples and pyramids along with river banks. Religion was a central aspect of Egypt as society, intricately woven into architectural design. Temples and tombs were meticulously crafted to reflect the divine order, with symbolism and alignment playing crucial roles in their construction. The socio-political environment, marked by the periods of centralized authority and foreign rule, introduced diverse architectural styles and techniques. This cultural exchange resulted in a fusion of Egyptian and foreign elements, enriching the architectural landscape. Throughout the millennia of history, Egyptian architecture evolved, incorporating influences from various periods, including the Greek and Roman eras. This historical layering is evident in the diverse architectural styles found throughout Egypt. Now let's discuss the architectural character of ancient Egypt. Simplicity, monumentalism, and massiveness or solidity are defining features of Egyptian architecture. Structures like the Great Pyramid of Giza and the temples of Karnak and Luxor, and the tombs of the Valley of the Kings stand as enduring symbols of Egypt's cultural and architectural legacy. In conclusion, Egyptian architecture reflects in the ingenuity, spirituality, and grandeur of one of the world's most enduring civilizations. It continues to inspire admiration, leaving an indelible mark of the architectural landscape of humanity. Here in Greek architecture, let's begin with the climate. Greece's warm Mediterranean climate, characterized by mild winters and scorching summers, profoundly influenced architectural design. To combat this intense heat, architects ingeniously crafted open-air spaces like agora and colonnaded buildings, maximizing natural ventilation and shading to create comfortable environments for social interaction and contemplation. Moving on to geology, Greece architecture, rocky terrain provide an abundant supply of limestone and marble, the primary building materials that endowed Greek architecture with its timeless durability and elegance. The luminous quality of marble, particularly sourced from the quarries in Penteli, Paros, and Naxos, shaped the iconic white temples and sculpture that define the aesthetic essence of ancient Greece. Geography played a pivotal role as well. The rugged mountains, fertile valleys, and proximity of the sea fostered a development of independent city-states, each of its own unique architectural styles. Hilltop acropolises, such as legendary Acropolis of Athens, stood the fortified citadels and religious sanctuaries, while coastal cities thrived as centers of trade and maritime culture, influencing aesthetics, preferences, and urban planning. When it comes to religion, an integral aspects of ancient Greek society imbued architectural expression with profound spiritual significance. Temples like Parthenon Atop and Acropolis serve as sacred edifices dedicated to the veneration of gods and goddesses, characterized by meticulous symmetry and proportion. These architectural marvels embodied the ideals of beauty and harmony that permeated Greek religious beliefs. In the socio-political realm, the democratic ethos of Athens shaped architectural patronage and urban development. Public buildings such as the majestic Parthenon transcend their religious function to become symbols of civic pride and democratic values, embodying the collective aspirations of the Athenian citizenry. Historically, Greek architecture evolved through various periods of artistic and intellectual flourishing, from the Minoans and Mycenaeans to the Classical and Hellenistic eras. Its enduring legacy continued to inspire architectural styles throughout history, from the grandeur of Roman architecture and the revivalism of the Renaissance and Neoclassicism. In conclusion, Greek architecture stands as a statement to the enduring pursuit of beauty, harmony, and perfection. From the majestic temples of Acropolis to the graceful theaters of Epidaurus, it reflects the ideals of democracy, humanism, and artistic excellence that continue to resonate across cultures and centuries. When it comes to Roman architecture, let's begin with the climate. The Mediterranean climate of the Roman Empire influenced architectural design, with Roman architects ingeniously adapting to the environment. Techniques such as maximizing natural ventilation and cooling through open courtyards and porticos were employed to create comfortable living spaces despite the Mediterranean's hot, dry summers. Moving on to geology, the abundance of stone and marble coupled with volcanic materials like pozzolana played a crucial role in Roman construction. This rich array of building materials fueled the development of concrete, revolutionizing architecture possibilities and enabling the construction of monumental structures like temples, aqueducts, and amphitheaters. Geographically, Rome's location on Seven Hills and its proximity to the Tiber River influenced the city's layout and infrastructure development. The strategic placement of bridges and aqueducts facilitated urban growth and connectivity, shaping the architectural landscape of the capital city. Religion was another significant influencer. With this grand religious building reflecting the importance of divine worship in Roman society. Temples blending Greek styles with Roman innovations stood as architectural marvels, honoring various gods and goddesses and fostering civic piety among the populace. Socio-politically, architecture served as a potent tool for political propaganda, with public buildings and monuments acting as symbol of power and prestige. Emperors and elites commissioned grandiose architecture to showcase their authority and benevolence, reinforcing the social hierarchy and political structure of Rome. Historically, Roman architecture evolved through influences from previous civilizations and changing societal needs. This historical layering is evident in the diverse architectural styles found throughout the Roman Empire, from the austere classicism of the Republic to the eclecticism of imperial period. In summary, the Roman architecture is a testament to the ingenuity, ambition, and cultural sophistication of one of the greatest civilizations in history. From monumental engineering feats to meticulously urban planning, Roman architecture continues to captivate and inspire generations with its emphasis of form, function, and beauty.